Coffee getting colder, sunlight on the wall. Nothing really moving, and I don't mind at all. Still sitting with yesterday, like a jacket I forgot to take off. The room is quiet for once. No voices, no pressure, no rush. I can hear the kettle hum and the traffic far away. For the first time in a while, I don't need to escape. Maybe it's okay to slow down like this, to let the silence stay a little longer than usual. I'm still sitting with yesterday, but it doesn't hurt the same. The sunlight feels softer now, and the weight is starting to fade. One sip at a time, one breath at a time. Sunday moves slowly, and maybe that's alright. Half open curtains sway with the warm afternoon air. Dust dancing through the light like nothing really matters here. No plans waiting for me, no clock I need to chase. Just coffee, quiet thoughts, and this gentle kind of space. Maybe I don't need to figure everything out. Maybe resting for a while is enough for now. I'm still sitting with yesterday, but it doesn't pull me down. The noise is getting farther now, like it finally left this house. One sip at a time, one breath at a time. Sunday moves slowly, and maybe that's alright. No dramatic ending, no sudden change, just a quiet little moment where my mind feels safe. I'm still sitting with yesterday, but the room feels warm again. The light across the floor feels different than it did back then. One sip at a time, one breath at a time. Sunday keeps fading into a softer kind of night. Coffee almost empty, sunlight turning gold. Nothing really happened, but somehow I feel whole. Still in my sweater, hair a little messy. Coffee on the table, and nowhere I should be. I haven't checked my phone since I woke up today. The world's still spinning fast, but I'm staying out its way. The air feels slow and warm, sunlight fills the room, and for a little while I don't need to move. Maybe this quiet is all I really need. No plans, no pressure, just room enough to breathe. Coffee before anything, before the noise begins. gentle pace. Coffee almost finished, golden light grows thin. Nothing really changed, but I feel lighter than I've been. Sunday moving slowly, nothing calling me. A quiet kind of freedom in doing very little. The dishes can wait, the messages too. I don't need to answer every little thing today. There's comfort in the silence of an unplanned afternoon. Just the sound of coffee and a half-finished tune. Maybe I don't have to figure it all out. Maybe I can sit here without the guilt somehow. I'm not ready, not rushing. Let the daylight take its time. No destination waiting, no reason I should run. The week can stay behind me just for one more day. Sunday keeps reminding me it's okay to slow my pace. Soft wind through the curtains, shadows on the floor. The room feels warmer now than it did before. I let my thoughts wander without pulling them apart. For once I'm not fixing every feeling in my heart. Maybe resting quietly is enough for now. Maybe peace arrives when I stop chasing how. I'm not ready, not rushing. Let the afternoon unfold. No pressure in the silence, no need to force control. The noise keeps fading softly further every hour. Sunday feels gentle now, like sunlight after rain. No perfect resolution, no sudden change in me. Just a slower kind of breathing and a little clarity. I'm not ready, not rushing, and maybe that's okay. The light outside is golden as the evening starts to fade. The week no longer follows every thought I make. Sunday keeps holding me in its calm and quiet space. Coffee cup beside me, the room begins to dim. Nothing really happened, but I finally feel still. Golden light is shifting across the wooden floor. The room feels different now than it did before. The coffee's getting colder, but I don't really mind. Sunday moves so gently when I leave the rush behind. The windows cracked open, soft air against my skin. And for a quiet moment I can finally breathe again. Nothing asking from me, nothing left to prove. Just this slow afternoon, sunlight in the room. Sunlight finds the room like it knows where I've been, filling every corner that the stress once lived in. One quiet little moment, one soft and golden view. Sunday feels lighter now with this warmth coming through. I hear the city somewhere, but it feels far away, like the world keeps moving without needing me today. The shadows move slowly along the wall in gold, and somehow all the noise doesn't feel so close. Maybe peace arrives without a grand design. Maybe healing happens in these smaller kinds of times. Sunlight finds the room and settles on my chair, turning simple silence into something warm and rare. One quiet little moment, one breath without the weight. Sunday keeps unfolding at its calm and easy pace. No sudden revelation, no tears to wash away, just light across the floorboards and a softer kind of day. Sunlight finds the room as the afternoon grows thin, the golden hour fading like the week finally giving in. One quiet little moment, one peaceful state of mind. Sunday stays beside me like a warmth I want to keep. Coffee cup half empty, curtains moving slow. The room is full of sunlight and nowhere else to go. Light slips through softly, through curtains half open. The room stays quiet like the day is still waking. I haven't touched the outside since the morning rain. The city's moving somewhere, but I'm staying in today. Coffee stains on the table, a book beside the bed, half-finished little moments still floating in my head. Maybe I don't need to open every door. Maybe this small silence is enough for now. Curtains half open, letting only some light through, enough to warm the room without asking something new. Sunday feels slower now, like time forgot my name. And for a little while I don't need to explain. Soft wind moves the fabric like waves against the wall. The afternoon keeps drifting without needing much at all. I let the music play low, just under my thoughts, and somehow doing nothing feels better than before. Maybe peace is quiet, maybe rest is small, maybe healing looks like not forcing things at all. Just sunlight through the curtains and enough room to unwind. Curtains half open as the daylight settles low. The room feels warm and still, like nowhere else to go. Sunday holds the silence in a calm and gentle way, and maybe that's the feeling I was searching for all week. The light begins to fade, coffee losing heat, stillness fills the room and finally reaches me. The afternoon is fading softly into gold. Nothing much is happening, and somehow that feels good. Coffee rings on paper, music playing low. A calm and lazy rhythm moving through the room. I stopped checking the time an hour or two ago. Sunday feels lighter when I let the small things go. Maybe I was tired long before this week. Maybe quiet moments are more important than sleep. Just another quiet hour, nothing special, nothing new, but the sunlight feels warmer in this slow and peaceful room. No pressure in the silence, no need to rush ahead. Sunday keeps unfolding, one gentle breath at a time. The city's still out there, somewhere beyond the glass, but it doesn't feel urgent the way it always has. I let the room stay messy, I let the dishes wait, and for the first time lately, that doesn't feel like failure. Maybe rest is simple, maybe peace is small, maybe healing starts when I stop trying to solve it all. Just another quiet hour, watching daylight slowly fade. Coffee growing colder as the shadows start to change. No pressure in the silence, no reason to pretend. Sunday keeps holding me like it doesn't wanna end. No dramatic breakthrough, no life suddenly repaired. Just a calm and easy feeling floating softly through the air. Just another quiet hour, and somehow that's enough. The room feels safe and gentle in the fading evening light. No pressure in the silence, no heavy thoughts to fight. Sunday slowly carries me toward a softer kind of night. Music playing quietly, coffee nearly gone. Nothing really changed, but I don't feel as lost. rest. I used to fill the silence with noise I didn't need, trying not to notice how tired I'd become inside. But Sunday moves differently. It asks for nothing more than sitting still for once and letting the mind slow down. Maybe every answer doesn't need to come tonight. Maybe some emotions fade better with time. Thoughts start to settle like dust in golden light, no longer spinning circles through the middle of my mind. One quiet little moment, one softer state of mind. Sunday keeps reminding me that I'll be alright. The coffee's long gone cold now, but I still like the taste of slowing down enough to notice small details again. The air feels warm and gentle, music low and thin, and somehow all the tension doesn't feel so loud within. Maybe peace arrives without me forcing it. Maybe healing sounds like a room this quiet. Thoughts start to settle as the daylight slowly fades. The noise becomes more distant with every breath I take. One quiet little moment, one easy kind of grace. Sunday keeps holding me in its calm and patient space. No perfect understanding, no sudden change of heart, just less weight than yesterday, and that's enough to start. Thoughts start to settle as the evening settles too. The room feels warm and peaceful, like nothing left to prove. One quiet little moment, one gentle fading light. Sunday slowly carries me into the coming night. Curtains barely moving, the city sounding far. Everything feels quieter than it did before. Evening settles softly across the quiet room. The weekend's almost fading, but not too soon. I can feel the tension leaving little by little, like the weight I've carried finally slipping from my shoulders. The city's lights are glowing beyond the window frame, but tonight they don't feel like they're calling out my name. Maybe I can leave behind everything I couldn't fix. Maybe rest begins when I stop holding on to it. Let the week fall away like sunlight leaving the floor. One slow breath at a time, I don't need to carry it anymore. Sunday feels softer now, the noise is getting small, and for the first just this calm and quiet feeling slowly settling in. Maybe peace was waiting in moments just like this. Maybe slowing down was something I always missed. Let the week fall away like shadows disappearing slow. Every tired little thought feels lighter, letting go. Sunday keeps breathing softly inside this quiet space, and somehow everything feels easier to face. No dramatic ending, no sudden clarity, just a heart that's finally learning how to rest peacefully. Let the week fall away as the evening fades to blue. The room feels calm and steady, like nothing left to do. One slow breath at a time, one quiet state of mind. Sunday gently carries me toward a softer night. The city lights are distant, the room is warm and still, and all the noise I've carried finally starts to disappear. The room is getting darker, soft blue evening light. Sunday moving slowly into the edge of night. I used to chase distractions just to fill the empty space, but tonight the silence feels easier to face. No plans left waiting, no messages to read. For once this quiet moment feels like enough for me. Maybe peace isn't something I have to search to find. Maybe it arrives softly when I loosen my mind. Nothing I need right now, nothing pulling at my heart. No pressure in the silence, no need to force a start. The world can keep on turning while I stay here tonight. Sunday feels gentle now in this warm and fading light. The dishes stay untouched, the window cracked a little. Cool air drifting slowly through the calmness of the room. Music low beneath me, coffee scent still remains, and somehow all the tension doesn't feel the same. Maybe slowing down was never wasting time. Maybe rest is simply letting myself unwind. Nothing I need right now, nothing I have to prove. Every tired little thought feels lighter when I let it move. The noise grows more distant with every passing hour. Sunday keeps holding me the calm of night. The music almost silent, city lights glowing dim. Nothing really changed, but something settled within. Window slightly open, cool air moving slow. Sunday evening settling into a softer glow. I leaned back on the sofa and let my shoulders drop. The sound of passing traffic didn't feel so loud. A faint breeze touched the curtains, the room stayed warm and dim. I took a deeper breath than I had all week. No rushing thoughts, no noise inside my head, just the quiet sound of breathing in again. Breathing comes back easy, like the weight finally moved. Sunday holds the silence in this small and quiet room. The city keeps on turning beyond the window light, but everything feels softer than it did before tonight. It's empty beside the folded blanket. Blue light from the evening resting softly on the floor. I watch the shadows shifting across the ceiling slow, without thinking about everything waiting tomorrow. For a little while, nothing needed fixing. The air felt calm enough to simply stay still, and breathing comes back easy with every passing hour. The tension slowly fading from my chest and shoulders. No pressure in the silence, no need to figure out why this quiet evening feels so good right now. No big revelation, no dramatic change, just a tired heart finally slowing its pace. Breathing comes back easy as the night turns deep and blue. Street lights through the window, painting gold across the room. One calm and quiet evening, one channel state of mind. Sunday slowly fading into the coming night. Curtains moving softly, city sounding low. Breathing comes back easy, and I finally know. The room is dim and quiet, street lights softly glow. Sunday almost over, but moving gently slow. I folded up the blanket, left across the couch. The coffee cups are empty now, the evening's settling down. I checked the clock once briefly, then looked away again. For once tomorrow doesn't feel heavier than today. The air through the window music had stopped playing, but the calm was still there. A soft light from the kitchen spilled into the hall. Everything felt smaller now than it did before. No dramatic changes, no sudden clarity, just enough quiet to finally hear myself think. Almost ready for tomorrow as the weekend fades away. No pressure in the silence, no need to feel afraid. The room stays warm and steady while the night moves slow. And somehow Monday doesn't feel so hard to face. No perfect resolution, no promise everything changed. Just a softer state of mind than the one I had before. Streetlights through the curtains, painting shadows on the wall. Sunday slowly closing without sadness and goodbye. Just a quiet kind of peace before another week begins. The apartment stays silent, the city sounding low. Ready for tomorrow and finally letting go. Streetlights through the curtains, late night painted blue. The apartment quiet breathing like the whole world slowed down too. The dishes stayed unfinished, the book still on the bed. A coffee cup beside me with little warmth left in it. I turned the lights down lower and listened to the air. The kind of quiet feeling that only Sundays wear. No need to hold too tightly to moments passing by. The weekend fades so softly tonight. Sunday gently closing like the end of a slow song. No sadness in the silence, no feeling something's wrong. The city keeps on glowing beyond the window light, while everything inside me finally feels quiet. Jacket on the chair still, headphones by the door. Small traces of the weekend scattered across the floor. I stood there for a moment without rushing into sleep, letting the stillness settle a little deeper into me. Tomorrow waits somewhere beyond the morning light, but it doesn't feel as heavy tonight. Sunday gently closing as midnight settles in. The room feels warm and peaceful like nowhere else I've been. One final quiet moment before the week begins. Sunday slowly fading without resistance. No perfect Just the comfort of a calm night and a softer state of mind. Gently closing, the city sounding far. Street lights through the curtains, drawing shadows in the dark. The weekend leaves so softly, like breathing out at last. And for a little moment, I don't want this feeling to pass. Stays dark and quiet, the night air moving slow. Sunday gently closing,